Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today you will see my new Star Wars project, Boba Fett's Slave One. After a very long time, I'm coming back to you with my new Star Wars project. I've been building the castle diorama for a long time lately. It was a very interesting experience, but by the end of construction, I was already missing Star Wars. A few months ago, I thought I'd like to build a ship for Boba Fett. Slave One, one of the best vehicles in the universe. Slave One has appeared many times in movies. Most recently, we saw him in Season 2 of the Mandalorian series. This time we saw a lot of details. We saw the interior and a lot of interesting things. New series, The Book of Boba Fett, is out this December. I hope we can watch these great vehicles in the series as well. Designing of this MOC took me 1 month. The next 2 weeks I was collecting the parts. My MOC contains 1467 parts. I had a set 75-43 and 75-312 in my collection. From both of these sets I took a lot of parts, over 500 in total. I shared the list of parts in the description of this movie. XML file ready to be uploaded on the Bricklink. The PDF instruction for my Slave One is ready. Contains 225 pages and 284 stages of construction. The project also includes a display stand, which is also included in the instructions. Details in the description of this movie. This project is also available on replicable.com. I tried to use easy available parts to build my Slave One. There are a few elements that are unfortunately not very popular. The first part is dark green corner. We need 4 such parts. The next is canopy in transclear. Also some dark red parts, wedge plates and slopes. I bought them on Lego Bricks and Pieces. They were more cheaper than Bricklink. Okay, we can move to discussing this project. To begin with, I want to say a few words about the construction. The process of building my Slave One is very interesting. The underside of this vehicle is built in SNOT technique. It wasn't an easy task. There are a lot of inverted parts here. At the beginning we built the main frame. Then we added more elements. Everything feels like it's moving and the design is very pure. But with each stage we added more elements and at the end we get a very strong vehicle. From the bottom I managed to add a lot of details. I think the effect is great. It's even on par with the UCS version. There are engines and interesting gribbling. I didn't make any handle. It doesn't make sense in project of this type. If you want to pick up a ship, we can catch it everywhere. Building so many details was very difficult to build. Later I had to do instructions well, so that everything made sense. As you can see, I added a display stand to my project. I used the construction of my Slave One to mount it. The entire vehicle is based on 2 Technic cliff arms. Everything is strong. There is no chance that the MOC will fall off. Let's move on, time to discuss back of the ship. As in the set 75-43, we have an opening compartment here. I think there is a lot of space here. We can hide carbonites or minifigures here. The main body is also finished on the bottom. We have some tires here. I think it looks very good. The side covers were quite difficult to build. I used a few hinges here, also ball hinges. The effect is very good, the structure is very strong. There are no any holes and cracks here. At the end we have 2 guns. They are similar to the set 75-3-1-2. Their size is very good on this scale. Time to discuss the wings. I had a few problems with them. They were only thing I had to change during construction. I wanted them to work well and move with rotation of Slave 1. The effect may not be perfect, but it still works. I'm glad that not only wings itself is moving, but also the elements next to it. I think flipping the wings looks very good. See for yourself. The cabin is a very important element of any vehicle. In the case of Slave 1, it isn't a simple thing. I had the set 75-243. The gyroscopic effect didn't work very well there. I tried to make it better, but there is very little space in the cabin in my design. I figured I care more about looks, so I did as you see it. The cabin is manual rotated. I've installed a good armchair and control panel here. There is also a holder for guns. Okay, time to sum up this episode. I hope you like this project. My Slave 1 stands on the shelf and looks great. The prices for UCS or 20th anniversary sets are very high. And the new one from last wave is too small for me. My project is a very good solution for everyone who wants to have Slave 1 in their collection. I already have plans to build. It will be also something from Star Wars. The next dioramas are not planned until next year. Right now, most of my parts are on the Black Serpent MOC. That's it for this episode. Write in the comment what do you think about this MOC. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!